danielscranton.com. Welcome to the reading. These are the only ways to live on Earth. The 90 Arcturian Council, channeled by Daniel Scranton. Greetings. We are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. We are very practiced at following our bliss, as it is easier to do so in our dimension, and it had been easier for all of us to do while in the physical dimensions of the Arcturian star system. We understand why it is more challenging to do so there on Earth in your dimension, but it is a teaching that must be put into practice in order for you all to understand and recognize the effectiveness of it. You will get a feeling that tells you to move in a particular direction or do a certain thing, and that feeling will be strong enough for you to consider it on the level of your mind. Now, if you have trained your mind to be positive, then you will realize that you are being shown a path to more joy, more love, more peace, more abundance, and more of everything else that you desire. But if you have not trained your mind appropriately, then you are likely to second guess that initial inkling to move in a particular direction or do a certain thing. And if your tendency is to listen more to your mind than to your feelings, you will not follow through, and your life will pretty much stay the same as it has been. Instead of trying to figure out what you should do in life, be comfortable with doing nothing, but focusing on your vibration until you get one of those undeniable impulses to move forward with something that will light you up when you partake in it. It is time for all of you to be more in your bodies, more heart-centered, and more feelings oriented, so that you can leapfrog over the limitations of the mind and move into the life of your dreams, which also happens to be a life of service, expansion, and inner peace. You don't have to figure out how all of those things can coexist together, because all of that has been done for you. It is your job to experience life and to let life show you what it is that you are most interested in, most excited about, and that which brings you the most joy. And then you can move in those directions knowing that your feelings will not lie to you. You have every opportunity to sit quietly and let those intuitive hits come to you. But you will not take those opportunities if your mind has convinced you to get back on the hamster wheel and let action be the most important aspect of your day. You can let go and you can trust, because you understand intellectually that the energies that are upon you are there to assist you, to help you move beyond where you have ever been before. And if you don't see evidence of that in your life yet, then look at someone else's. Look for the evidence that you want to find that you know supports these ideas of living more in the flow and being in a state of bliss. Because of course you can hammer out a pretty decent life for yourself through action, and that action can be actions that your parents took and your grandparents took and they all hammered out pretty decent lives for themselves. But you know that you are there to do more than just survive. You are there to thrive. You are there to grow spiritually. And you will do so when you give yourselves the chance to do so. And that all starts by taking a left turn instead of a right turn because you feel like it is the better way to go in any given moment. You'll get evidence when you do that. This is the way to be living right now there on earth. And that evidence will mount and create a belief within you that going with the flow and listening to your intuition, following your bliss, and doing what lights you up are the only ways to live. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you. DanielScranton.com